to my dear students. I hope all of you are doing well and staying safe with your family. Thanks for being active by watching the videos and completing your homeworks. Now let's start with the second video. In this video we have chapter 10, which we know that it's about operations with the fractions. And in this video, we will focus on lesson 5 and 6, which is about multiplying fractions by fractions and multiplying a whole number by fraction. Before starting, let's review this one. 2 or 3 or 5, when we don't have anything else, it's a whole number. It's a natural number. Like we have 5 or 3. These are all whole numbers. How about the second type? We have 4 over 6, which is a fraction, or 1 over 2, 3 over 5. These are fractions. In today's lesson, we will learn how we can multiply a whole number by a fraction and also a fraction by fraction. Let's get started with the first one, which we have multiplying fractions by fractions. So, as you see that here, we have multiplying fractions. Notice, first, we have to multiply the numerators, then denominators, then we have to simplify it if it is possible. Before everything, know that multiplying fractions, it's not like addition and subtraction. We will not focus on the denominator. We don't have to say, do we have a common denominator or different denominator? So, we will just have these rules. We will just do it by these rules, not looking at the denominators if it is the same denominator or if it is different. So let's get started with this first one. We have this example. 3 over 6 times 3 over 4. How we can solve these questions? First, multiply the numerators. And as you know that the numerator is the up number and denominator is the down number. So, multiply the numerators. 3 times 3, which is equal to 9. Then 6 times 4 is equal to 24. Multiply numerators, multiply denominators. Then simplify if it is possible. How we can simplify it? We have two ways of simplifying. If it is proper fraction, we will divide it by a common factor. What are the common factors? Like 1 over 2, 3 over 4. It means numerator is less than denominator. And then we have improper fraction, like 24 over 9, the vice versa that we have it. It means numerator is greater than or bigger than denominator. We have to change it to the mixed number by using long division. So, 9 over 24, is it proper or improper? It is a proper fraction because 9 is less than 24. So, it means we can divide it by a common factor. So, think about that. Which common factor do we have between 9 and 24? Or we have 9 and 24 in the multiplication table of which number? So, as you know that we have 3 as a common factor. 3 as a common factor for 9 and 24. So 9 divided by 3 is equal to 3. 24 divided by 3 is equal to 8. Now, do we have a common factor again between 3 and 8? No, we don't have it. So we will leave it. It means 3 over 8. It is the simplest answer of this question. Now let's go to the other one. 7 over 2 times 5 over 3. Multiply numerators. 7 times 5 is equal to 35. 2 times 3 is equal to 6. So this is our answer. Now let's simplify. Is it proper or improper? 35 over 6. It's improper because numerator is greater than denominator. So let's do it here. 35 should be inside and 6 should be outside. Then 35 divided by 6. How many 6's do we have inside 35? Or 6 times which number is equal to 35 or less than 35? As you know that it is 5. 5 times 6 is equal to 30. Then 35 minus 30 is equal to 5. Now we will leave it. We can write this one as a mixed number. As always, rewrite the denominator like itself or copy it. Then the quotient or the answer of the division, it will be our whole number. And then the remainder is our new numerator. It means 35 over 6 is equal to 5 and 5 over 6. If we do it by mixed number or if we simplify it. Now let's have 2 more examples. Again, we have multiplying fractions by fractions. Again, multiply numerators together. 4 times 3, which is equal to 12. Then 5 times 8 is equal to 40. Multiply numerators, multiply denominators, and then simplify if it is possible by these 2 ways. We have proper and improper. 12 over 40, is it proper or improper? It is a proper, so it means we can divide it by a common factor. So which common factor do we have between these 2 numbers? We have 4. 12 divided by 4 is equal to 3. 40 divided by 4 is equal to 10. Now we don't have any common factor between 3 and 10. It means 3 over 10 is the simplest answer. Now let's have another example. 5 over 3 times 7 over 3. Multiply numerators, 5 times 7. Multiply denominators, 3 times 3, which is equal to 9. Now simplify it. Is it proper or improper? It is improper because 35 is greater than 9. Again, 35 is inside, 9 is outside. Again, 35 divided by 9 is equal to how much? How many 9s do we have inside 35? We have 3. 3 times 9 is equal to 27. Then 35 minus 27 is equal to 8. Now we will write 35 over 9 as a mixed number. We say that we will rewrite our denominator, which is equal to 9, and then our answer, which is here, the quotient, is our whole number, and then the remainder is our numerator. It means 35 over 9 is equal to 3 and 8 over 9. That's all about multiplying fractions by fractions. Now let's have the second one, which is multiplying fractions by whole numbers, or whole numbers by fractions. Before everything, if the whole number is the second term or it is the first term, doesn't matter, everything will be clear. So notes for multiplying fractions by whole numbers, it's the same as multiplying fractions by fractions, except the first one, which is said put whole number over 1. It means if we don't have a denominator, our denominator is equal to 1. Now for 5 we don't have any denominator, so we can divide it by, we can put it over 1. Now we have 2 fractions, right? 4 over 5 times 5 over 1. As we did it in the previous questions, multiply whole numbers, 4 times 5, which is equal to 20. Then 5 times 1 is equal to 5. Now the answer is 20 over 5. So for this type of questions, which they are familiar to us, 20 divided by 5. We have 20 in the multiplication table of 5, right? It means if we have numerator in the denominator's multiplication table, we don't need to divide it by a common factor or using long division. Directly we can do it. 20 divided by 5 is equal to how much? 4. 4 times which number is equal to, 5 times which number is equal to 24. We can do it simply. Now the second one. Again, if we don't have a denominator, it means our denominator is 1. Now, multiply numerators. 2 times 3 is equal to 6. Then multiply denominators. 1 times 8 is equal to 8. Simplified by these two ways. Is it proper or improper fraction? It's a proper fraction because 6 is less than 8. Now, divided by a common factor. Which factor is common between 6 and 8? We have 2. So 6 divided by 2 is equal to 3. And 8 divided by 2 is equal to 4. So 3 over 4 is the simplest answer of this question. Let's have 2 more examples. 4 over 5 times 3. Again, if we don't have any denominator, our denominator is equal to 1. 4 times 3 is equal to 12. 5 times 1 is equal to 5. The answer is 12 over 5. Is it proper or improper? It is improper because 12 is greater. It means you have to use long division. 12 is inside, 5 is outside. 12 divided by 5. How many 5s do we have inside 12? 5 times which number is equal to 12 or less than 12? 2. 2 times 5 is equal to 10. 12 minus 10 is equal to 2. Now write this fraction as a mixed number according to this long division. 5, rewrite it, is our denominator. The quotient is our whole number. And then the remainder is our numerator. 12 over 5 is equal to 12 and 2 over 5. The next one. If we don't have a denominator, directly write 1. Now 7 over 1 times 3 over 2. Multiply numerators. 7 times 3 is equal to 21. Multiply denominators. 1 times 2 is 2. Simplified. Is it proper or improper? 21 over 2 it is an improper fraction because 21 is greater. Means again we will use long division. 21 divided by 2. How many 2's do we have inside 21? 10. 10 times 2 is equal to 20. 21 minus 21. Now rewrite 2. 10 is our whole number and 1 is our new numerator. That's all for today's video. I hope everything will be clear for you, and if you have any question you can ask me. Stay safe, take care, and see you in the next video.